Guys, like, comment, subscribe, share the video, especially if you love college football as much as I do. The Cheez-It Citrus Bowl. I prefer Citrus Bowl over Cheez-Its, but hey, I'll take it because they're hosting South Carolina and Illinois. That's right, South Carolina versus Illinois. I forgot. I know South Carolina was bowl eligible, but I don't really ever think of Illinois. It's not that I don't respect Illinois' football team or anything like that, but I get wrapped up in South Carolina. The fact that they won 6 games and they got robbed with LSU. But hey, that's still a heck of a season, 9-3, and a chance to win 10 games, something that just hasn't happened in program history. It's funny. Before I make this pick, let me talk about South Carolina for a second and Shane Beamer. He had a 5-7 season last year, and a lot of people thought he should have been on the hot seat. I didn't think so, just because South Carolina historically has never really been, and no disrespect to South Carolina or anything like that, but they've never really been elite. They've never been great. They've had great seasons here and there, but you get the picture. I felt that he was the right hire. I really did. I felt like even with a younger team, if they were healthier than last year's team, I felt like South Carolina could at least win 7 or 8 games, and they did. They won 9 games. Think about it. They could easily be 10-2 right now, or 11-1 because of the Alabama road game that they had lost. They're a dangerous team. They are a very dangerous team. Zellers, the quarterback, Rocket Sanders, the running back. That defense is on a whole nother level right now, and they are on fire. They've won 6 games in a row, including a big win over Clemson at their house and held them to 14 points. That's crazy. I'm expecting them to be a very dangerous football team next year, and they're going to continue that momentum when they play Illinois. Illinois' defense is pretty good. Their offense was all right. They did beat Michigan this past year, but then again, a lot of people beat Michigan. Everybody beat Michigan except Ohio State. So with that being said, I don't think Illinois' players are up for the challenge. I do think it'll be close and competitive for about a half, and after that, I just think South Carolina's offense will be way too much. The running game will be way too much for Illinois or anybody else, in that matter, to handle. And I believe South Carolina's defense will hold them in check. Give me South Carolina to pull away and win this game big, 34-14, and that will propel them into next year. Do I think they're playing with a chip on their shoulder because they're not in the playoff? Knowing Shane Beamer, probably not. He's going to look at his team and say, hey, guys, it is what it is. We lost too many games, and we didn't play our best football in the first half of the season, which is true. They were 3-3 at one point. But hey, we got an opportunity to finish out the right way, do something that has not been done much in program history after they were saying I should have been fired. Let's prove a point and say, hey, I need to keep my job. I deserve to be here in South Carolina, but I couldn't have done it without you guys. That's about how he would talk to his players. So, again, I'm not trying to disrespect Shane Beamer. I like Shane Beamer. I've always been a supporter of him since he got hired. So, with that being said, I think South Carolina will just be too much for Illinois, no matter what Illinois tries to do. Illinois is a good team. I just don't think they're going to beat South Carolina. I mean, again, if South Carolina had made the playoff the other day, there's no guarantee they would have beaten Notre Dame, Penn State, Texas, or even Ohio State. But I guarantee it would have been watchable. So, hey, congratulations. Regardless of this result, I'm picking South Carolina, but congratulations to Shane Beamer on bouncing back from a 5-7 season. I mean, before that, he was 7-6 with a Mayo Bowl win. His first year. His second year, he beat South Carolina. He beat Clemson and Tennessee in back-to-back top 10 wins. Finished 8-5 after a loss to Notre Dame in the Gator Bowl. 5-7 last year. Now this year he's 9-3. He's back to whipping Clemson. I say whipping because I can't stand Clemson. They keep beating my Seminoles every year, so I can say that. But I'm a big Shane Beamer fan. I believe he's going to get himself a big win and take this win and propel his team to a big season next year as a playoff team. Give me the Gamecocks big.